Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot, and today we're going to take a look at a pretty cool little new mod for ARK Survival Evolved. This is Pimp My Rex. It's available on the Steam Workshop. I will link it down below, but if you go onto your library, go into ARK, you should see it highlighted at the moment, as of this upload, in the sort of highlighted workshop bit. But if you just go into the workshop and search for it, you'll find it anyway. This basically adds 3 new saddles to the game for the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and they work as a normal saddle would, but they also pimp your Rex, basically. They cover it in different armours based on which of the 3 saddles you add. So we're going to load all 3 into the game. There isn't a command at the moment to actually spawn the saddles. The developer said they're going to add that at a later date, but what we can do is use admin commands to add the required items. So the chitin, the fibre, the metal ingots, blah blah. These are quite hefty. You will need to spend some engram points to get them. If we go down, if you load in the mod and you scroll down to the bottom of your engrams, you'll see all 3 here. We've got a Rex leather armoured saddle, Rex metal armoured saddle, Rex chitin armoured saddle. So we're going to make and test out all 3 of those, learn the engrams, and either harvest all this stuff if you're playing normally, but if you want to check it out on single player, just go ahead and spawn in the stuff with some admin commands. Apologies for my naked character, although she looks lovely, I think we'll all agree. Right, so first things first, we're going to have to craft these saddle thingies. As far as I can tell, we don't need anything. It says can be crafted at, and there's nothing else there, so I'm assuming this will work. I haven't actually tried it, but we're about to find out. Okay, now the developer has said and sometimes you get this problem wherein it'll get stuck at 0%, and it should fix it if we go and try to craft something else. It's very hard to tell if this is doing anything. I think it's broken, folks. I think it's definitely broken. We're gonna fix it. Okay, so the developer also suggests on the Steam page that if it crashes like that, sometimes all you need to do is log out into the main menu and load back into the game. It should not really move or anything because we've activated players only, which means creatures stop moving altogether. We've got a lovely Tyrannosaurus Rex. We're just going to force tame that, like so. Lovely jubbly. And while we're here, we'll get the other... We're going to need a couple of these, aren't we? So let's just get all these together. Lovely jubbly. Force tame all of these. Hello. Hello. Okay, we'll leave you to that. Force tame. Right. So, first Rex first. This lovely chap on the left-hand side. We press E, we go access inventory, and we're going to drag and drop. I assume this is how you do it. That onto there, and that should have activated the leather saddle, and there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is one pimped Tyrannosaurus Rex. You can see what I mean by... So the saddle is there, the typical saddle, but it also adds all this kind of extraneous armour. And I don't know if it does anything, frankly, but it looks really cool. And so people who are kind of... Let's just kind of get out of the way so we can get a good view of this. Look at that, that's really cool. I don't really highlight many ARK mods and stuff on the channel at the moment because there's not that many that sort of jump out at me. But this one is... It's a unique idea, and it's done really, really well. And we've got to hope the developer keeps expanding it, maybe adding this for other dinosaurs in the game and stuff like that. But this is only the level 1. This is not the coolest one. We're going to go have a little play with the chitin next. Okay, I had to do the exit out of the game thing yet again. I would advise, because of this, like I'm saying, don't put this on your multiplayer servers. It's clearly not quite ready yet. But the developers only just released it. There's a lot of time to make it better. There's a lot of time to kind of iron out the kinks. I just kind of want to show it off to you guys because it looks so cool. Anyways, so I got the chitin one next, and then we'll hop back out and I'll get the metal one ready. So I think we're going to save the metal one for the albino Rex because it's kind of Indominacy. So the coolest one should go on that one. But this little fella over here is going to get this one. Oopsie daisy. Fly. Let's have a little look. Oh, oh. Very cool. Look at it. Look how angry and dinosaur it is. Ah! It's really, really cool. I love this. This is like my favourite mod. I really hope the developer... I mean, look at this. This is an absolute tank. Imagine how much more terrifying this thing would be if this was charging down your base on multiplayer servers, etc. There's a lot of graves over there. There's a lot of graves over there. Hello. Okay. Anyways, yeah, very, very, very cool. Look at him. He's an utter badass. Hopefully the metal one is even better. This will obviously be the sort of the top level 1 metal being the harder of the 3 things to get. Yeah, just... Sorry, I'm really happy with this, in case you can't tell. I really do recommend you give it a go. Just have a little go in single player, you know, hop on your powerful Rex and roam around the island eating things, because Why the hell not, frankly? The Chitin one makes you look a little silly, Mr. Leather, I'm afraid. But he's got little arm holsters. Oh, adorable. Right, I will log out one more time and we'll get the metal one ready for our Indominus looking Rex. It looks like this one's going to work without me having to log out. First time this has worked, it might be just the leather and the Chitin ones that are having some problems. So, we should. I'm going to show you guys recipes quickly, I just realised I didn't do this. So, leather, 600 hide, 200 fibre, 50 metal ingots, 10 cementing paste, Chitin, 380 hide, blah 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 blah. You can see it all there. Don't know what I'm saying out loud. Metal, there you go. So, it's quite a lot of materials, I think. I don't really know max level stuff, I'm not going to lie. Either way, let's just get it on the blimmin' Rex, shall we? Hello, beautiful. Just gonna touch you for a minute. Let's put that on there, and then fly, and let's get a good look at this. Meow. It's not a Tyrannosaurus Rex anymore, is it? It's just... it's a tank. It's a tank from, like, Warhammer or something. It's insane looking. Look at it. Hello, beautiful. I would be bloody terrified if you attacked my base. I really would. Right, I'm going to line them all up and we get a nice... Look at this thing! Seriously! Have a little roam around on... Oh, God. Not here, I hope. You're going to ruin my video slightly, Mr. Dodo Rex, if you decide to pop up right here. I don't see it. I think we're okay. There's a lot of gravestones, though, and that's worrying me. Anyways. Come on, you. Right. So yeah, I will link this down below. You guys can go download this for your own game. It's super easy to download mods on Steam as long as you find it on the workshop. Have I just crashed my Rex? Yes, slightly. Just find it on the workshop and then you click subscribe and then give it a second to download. Next time you load up ARK, you should find it there. If you don't want to load it onto your single player game, click single player at the bottom and you'll have a list of your current mods on the left hand side and a couple of arrows next to them. All you do is click on the mod you want to install, click the arrow pointing to the right, and that'll move it into your installed or activated kind of column. It's super duper easy. I'm sure there's tutorials out there if you guys don't know how to install mods, but all of you have used Steam and stuff before, I'm sure you will not have any bloody trees. I got this Rex covered in Chitin, this absolutely tank, and it's just really struggling with a teeny tiny tree. And now a teeny tiny rock. And now my inept controls, which I can't really blame the Rex for, I guess. Just trying to line them up. There we go. Alright, let's get a nice final shot. Yeah, very cool. I think we'll all agree this is... I mean, this is one of my favourite mods. I wish it wasn't broken in some ways, but I'm sure that will get fixed at some point relatively soon. It's one worth keeping an eye out for. If they add any more dinosaurs and stuff to the game, I will be sure to add like a little update, because this would be so cool to see this for like the Spinosaurus or Gigantopithecus, just like a walking two-legged tank. I'm getting excited. But yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pimp My Rex. I've completely forgotten the maker of the mod's name. I do apologise, but I'll link it down below so you guys can go download this for yourself. If you do like this, be sure to compliment the mod maker. Let them know you appreciate their work. That's only going to spur people on and make them more likely to put out more mods like this, and to hopefully see some more updates for this very mod. Thank you very much for joining me. I shall see you lovely folks in the next episode. Cheers, much love, and bye-bye from all of the Rexes, and bye-bye from me.